All right, good afternoon, boys and girls.
Good afternoon.
How you guys doing today?
Good.
My name is Danny Ferrer, and I work for the Miami-Dade Police Department. And today I'm here at your school, Snapper Creek Elementary. And today we're gonna talk about bullying. That's a picture of us. That's a picture of the unit that works with me. So where do you think I'm at there? You see me? Where am I? In the back, exactly. So those are all the people that work with me. There is a law, okay, which is a rule that helps all of us against somebody doing something mean to us like bullying. You guys understand? And we'll talk about that law in a few minutes. It's called an anti-bullying law. And here we go. The anti-bullying law is called the Jeffrey Johnson Stand Up for Students Act. What's the name of the law? The Jeffrey Johnson Stand Up for All Students Act. That law was passed, right, in 2008. And what it basically says is that all the schools here in Miami-Dade County and in the state of Florida, they have to have a policy. Do we know what a policy is? A policy is a program, okay, that will help you guys if you go to one of your teachers and tell that somebody's bullying you. You understand? So basically what this law is telling you is that they have to do an investigation and they have to make sure that they can take care of the problem and help you just like they help the person that's doing the bullying. Understand? All right. What is bullying? Bullying is when someone keeps acting mean or hurting someone else on purpose. That's what bullying means. So if I come to you, right, and I push you, and I continue pushing you, and I continue pushing you on purpose, is that bullying?
Yes.
It is. But there's something very important in that sentence, that it says keeps. Keeps means that it has to happen 2 or more times. How many times does this have to happen?
2 or more times.
If it happens 1 time, is it considered bullying? No. It's not. 2 or more times. So if I come and I push you and I never do it again, is that bullying? No. What about if I come and I push you today and then tomorrow I come and I push you and then the next day I keep pushing you? Is that bullying?
Yes.
Exactly. So again, bullying is when someone keeps acting mean or hurting someone else on purpose. Understand?
Yes.
Okay. What are the types of bullying? We talked about that too. You were talking about pushing, right? So we'll see here. Physical. We'll talk about physical. Physical is when you're touching somebody, okay? And we'll talk about that. Verbal bullying. Verbal bullying is everything that you use your mouth, okay? When we talk to somebody, okay? When we talk mean about somebody, and we'll talk about that in a few minutes. Indirect bullying, that means that you are spreading rumors or passing little notes about somebody, right? You're not telling them face to face, but you're using other people to spread rumors about each other. And that's a big no-no, correct? Mm-hmm. Exactly. Social bullying, we're also gonna talk about social bullying, and that's more like how much money a person has or what they're wearing. We'll talk a little bit about that also. Intimidation is when I tell you, you better do that to me or I'm going to hurt you. Understand? That is intimidation. And cyberbullying. Cyberbullying is part of the newest ones that we have. Cyberbullying is using technology, using the internet, using cell phones like an iPhone. What about an iPad? That's technology, right? Exactly, that's technology. So we'll talk about cyberbullying in a few minutes. Physical bullying. What does that say?
Pushing.
Pushing, right? Somebody pushes you. More than what? More, right. Has to be more than 1 time. Kicking. Somebody comes and bam, kicks you, right? Is that bullying?
Yes.
Absolutely. Hitting. Nobody should hit you. Nobody should kick you. Nobody should push you. Okay? That is against the law. We don't do that. Tripping. You're walking and somebody puts their foot and you trip over. Is that funny?
No.
No, it's not funny, right? So we shouldn't do that either.
Punching.
Punching somebody? Absolutely not, correct? And taking something that belongs to someone else and destroying it. So if I see you and I don't like you, and you have a DS or a PSP, and I come and I grab it and I smash it on the floor, that's destroying somebody's property. That's destroying somebody's thing. Is that considered bullying?
Yes.
That is all of physical bullying. So physical bullying is actually using your hands and your feet to hurt somebody. We understand?
Yes.
Okay. Now we're going to talk about verbal bullying. Teasing. Okay? Teasing, making fun of other people. Okay, you're dumb. You're ugly. I don't want to be your friend. That's teasing. Should people tease you?
No.
Should you tease other people?
No.
Absolutely not. Name calling too, right? Same thing as teasing, name calling. Offensive remarks, meaning like bad words, okay, which we don't say. But that's part of what we call verbal bullying, right? Threatening, what we said a little while ago, threatening. I am going to hurt you because you didn't give me what I wanted. That's a threat. Joking about a person's religion, okay, what they believe. Gender. Gender means if they're a boy or girl, okay? Making fun of you if you're a boy or girl. Attire. Attire means what you wear. You know, would you make fun of somebody that maybe they don't have too much money and they come with like dirty shoes? Should you make fun of that person? No. That is verbal bullying. So if they're making fun of you by the way that you're dressed, right, that is considered verbal bullying. The social status is like saying, well, my mom has a BMW and your car doesn't have air conditioning and has a flat tire, and they make fun of you because of what I have and you don't have, or my things are better than your things. Is that a good thing to do to people?
No.
Absolutely not. And these are things that we need to remember. Bullying is never okay. Are we ready to move on?
Yes. Oh.
Indirect bullying, we talked about that a little bit, but here we go. Spreading rumors or stories. Like if you get a piece of paper and you write something on the piece of paper, right? Talking about somebody else, and you pass it around the class. And then everybody knows about that one person and they make fun of them. Is that a good thing to do?
No.
Actually, you know what? That's what they call indirect, because you're not telling that person face to face. You're using other people or telling other people about that person. And that is not a good idea, correct? Is that considered bullying?
Yeah.
Absolutely. Excluding others from groups, okay? Let's say that you're outside and we're gonna play baseball or we're gonna play basketball. And guess what? They don't want you to play. They leave you behind. They say, no, we're not gonna choose you. How will you feel? Sad, right? Because everybody wants to be wanted. Everybody wants to be part of that group, right? Everybody wants to sit there and feel good. But once you move that person away and you tell that person can't really be or join in your group or in your game, that makes you feel what?
Sad.
Upset. Should we do that to other people?
No.
Absolutely not. Very good. Ignoring somebody, okay? Maybe somebody's talking to you and you're ignoring them. Is that nice to do?
No.
Not really, right? That's not a nice thing to do. Because remember, we are superstars. We are the future. And if we start doing these things and we start ignoring people and we start doing these bad things, guess what? When we grow up, that's what we're going to do. And we can't do that. Pretending not to hear, pretty much the same thing as ignoring somebody. You know, pretty much the same thing. Not telling or not letting someone join, remember, in the game, basketball game, or going outside and playing. Sitting with them at lunch. Hey, this is my table. You can't sit here. There's only the cool table people right here. You're not cool. You need to go. We don't want you to sit there. Again, how will you feel?
Sad.
Exactly. Why? Because we all should be able to sit and we should all be friends and we should all get along, correct? But if somebody does that to you, then you know that that is bullying, correct?
Yes.
On the bus, some of you guys ride a bus. Same thing in the bus. Same thing. You know, you have friends and they're sitting in the back and they tell you, hey, we don't want you sitting here in the back. You don't belong here. You belong in the front of the bus. We don't want you here. Again, same thing. Okay, not inviting a person to parties. Well, you know what? Let's say that you have a party here at school. Let's say it's your birthday, and they bring cupcakes to school. And because you don't like that person, everybody gets a cupcake, but you didn't bring it for that one person. Everybody's eating cupcakes except that person. How do you feel? Sad. That's bad, right? That's not nice to do, right? Exactly. All right. Intimidation. We talked about that. When a bully threatens someone else and frightens that person enough to make him or her do what the bully wants. Hey, you better give me my game for my DS. I want it. And if you don't bring it to me, I'm going to wait for you outside. So you better bring me my game. That's intimidation. You guys understand that? Yeah. So if that happens, now you know that you have to report it to your school and you have to report it to your teacher, correct? If a bigger kid comes to you, like in 4th or 5th grade, and when you're walking out of school, they tell you to do that, guess what? You need to tell somebody. You understand? If it happens on the bus, who should we talk to? The bus driver. If it happens in PE, who should we talk to? The PE coach. All right? Never be quiet with these things. You always have to talk and you have to let somebody know. Give up your money, right? Give me your lunch money. I want it. Your video games. Your cell phones. You're too small for cell phones right now, but cell phones. Books or homework, right? Now, the last one is cyberbullying. Cyberbullying is what? We covered that a little bit. We said it was what? Technology. iPads. You guys heard of iPads? Yeah. iPhones, Androids, right? Texting, Facebook. Okay, that is technology. And guess what? People can use technology or social media like Facebook or Instagram. You guys heard of Instagram? Yep. Okay, what's Instagram?
Something that you can send pictures.
Pictures, right? So you're sitting there, okay, and somebody is bullying you, not in your face or telling you, but they're using the internet, they're using Facebook, Instagram to make fun of somebody or bully you online. Okay? Some of you guys have, how many of you, do you guys have like Xbox or a PS3? Sometimes we play online. Does anybody here play online?
I play online.
Okay. What do you put on your head when you play online?
Headphones.
Like headphones.
And then you have something that you put on.
The little mic. Guess what? Remember, you're playing with people all around the world. So sometimes people be saying bad words too, right? And you hear them. Guess what? That is cyberbullying. So I'm going to give you some examples right now. Here we go. Using the internet or cell phones to make threats, call someone names, or say mean things about them is cyberbullying. Exactly what we talked about right now. Emails. Texting, right? You guys heard about texting, right? Yeah. Okay. You use that when you text, you use your what? Your phone, right? You use your phone. Pictures, Instagram. Videos. How many of you guys go to YouTube and watch YouTube and stuff like that? Those are videos that people put on and then they download it and then they show it. So videos. Chat rooms. Voicemails. They'll leave you a message on your phone. You didn't pick up, they leave you a message on the phone and they tell you, hey, I don't like you, you're this or you're that. They're real mean to you, right? Leaving you a message on your voicemail. Online gaming, online games, the same thing we talked about, your PS3s, your Xbox One, those things there. And websites, different places. Like how many of you guys have you guys gone to like nick.com or those places? That's a website. Right, where you go, you play games, you do videos and stuff, so people can hurt you also using different websites. Now we're going to talk about reasons why bullies bully. Why does this happen? Why does it happen? What's the reason? Why? We know it's not nice to do, right? But why does it happen? So look up here. It says bullies tend to hurt others because they have been bullied before. So some of these people that have that bullying, like they come and they hurt you, most of the time, these people at one time or another, they've been bullied before. Did you guys know that? So it happens to them. So they say, well, I don't feel good, but I want other people to feel the same way I felt. Is that nice?
No.
Absolutely not. Want power over someone else. They want to be like your boss in a bad way. You know, they want to tell you all the time what to do. You like somebody telling you what to do all the time in a mean way?
No.
Absolutely not. They think it's funny. Think that's funny? You think bullying people is funny?
No.
Absolutely not. It's not a funny situation. Think they'll make friends. You think bullies will make friends? You think people that are bullies, people will come and be friends with them?
No.
You think so?
No.
Absolutely not. They think it's cool. Is it?
No.
It's not. Jealous of someone else. When we talk about jealousy, guys, we're talking about that they might have something that they can't have, or they have, or you have more friends than I have, so I feel bad. So now I'm jealous of you and I'm gonna bully you. Okay? And low self-esteem for you guys, or low self-esteem is that you don't feel too good about yourself, right? You don't feel that you're real good at this or that, so you feel bad about yourself. That happens when you have low self-esteem, and that's some of the reasons why people bully. Do we understand?
Yeah.
Effects on bullying. Everybody gets hurt by bullying. Everybody. Maybe I'm not the one that's getting bullied, but because it happens in this classroom, I'm affected too. Feelings get hurt. Your feelings get hurt. Do we know what feelings are?
Yeah.
Sometimes we cry. Sometimes we laugh. Sometimes we cry because of something bad, but sometimes we're sad, but sometimes we cry because of something good, right? Bodies get hurt. Remember, physical bullying is what?
Hurting.
Hurting you physically by hitting you, right? Touching you. Hard time paying attention in school. If you're bullying or you're getting bullied, right, you might not really think too much of what's going on with your teacher, because you're really thinking, oh man, this kid told me that he's gonna do something to me after school. So you're not really thinking of what your teacher's giving you for work, but you're more thinking about what's gonna happen later on after school because of this bully told you. Okay? May not do well in school. Same situation. Lack of wanting to school. Maybe you don't want to come to school. You wake up in the morning and you say, Mom, I have a sore throat, or my stomach hurts. And it's all a lie, because you don't want to look at this kid that's hurting you, okay? Sometimes may lose friends, right? That person might lose friends. And again, affects the way that you feel about yourself. You understand? How to stop this? Do we want this to continue?
No.
Do we want it to continue in second grade, and then third grade, and then fourth grade, and fifth grade, and sixth grade?
No.
Absolutely not. So how do we stop it? Here we go. A victim. A victim is the person that's getting bullied. Understand? So if I'm getting bullied, am I the victim?
No. Yes.
Yes. If you're getting bullied, are you the victim?
Yes.
Absolutely. You are the victim. If you're the victim, you are the person that's getting bullied. And look what it says. Let a bully know how you feel. Use I to say how you feel. I don't like the way you're talking to me. You're telling that person the way that you feel. In a mean way? Absolutely not, right? We're saying it a nice way, but we're letting that person know how you feel. Understand?
Yeah.
Keeping a serious look on your face. So what happens if I'm bullying you, right? And I'm bullying you and everybody else is laughing. What do you think I'm going to think about that?
It's funny.
It's funny. It's funny. So what? If it's funny, then I'm going to continue doing it, right? So if I'm bullying you and everybody else is laughing, he says, hey, no problem, I'll keep doing it because it's funny. It's a joke, right? So you don't do that. It says keep a serious face. When you keep a serious face, you tell that person, you're basically telling that person, hey, it's not funny, it's not something you should do, okay? Walk away or ignore the bullying. Walk away is always a good thing. Okay, when you walk away, you go tell your teacher. You should never ignore a bully though, because if you ignore that person, then you're not fixing the problem. When you walk away from there and you go and tell your teacher, say, listen, I have a problem, then that's fine. So we can always count on our teachers, count on our parents, our counselors, people that we trust and we love. And report to an adult, same thing. We report it to an adult so they can come and help us. Understand? Now, a bystander. A bystander is a person that's sitting or standing by and looking at what I'm doing and not doing anything. So if I'm bullying you, right, and you're standing by there, should you just stay there and, oh, because it's not my problem, I'm not gonna say, no, right? What should you do as a bystander that's looking at the problem? Tell somebody. Exactly. A bystander. Don't laugh along with a bully. Okay? Because again, if you're laughing at me, then I think it's a joke, so I'm gonna keep bullying him, right? Don't join in with a bully. So if I'm doing something mean to him, don't start doing the same thing to him. Okay? Don't ignore the victim getting bullied. So make sure that you talk to him, you tell him, listen, it's okay, come with me, those type of things, right? Tell the bully to stop. You can tell that person, hey, it's not funny, stop. Take the victim safely away from the bullying situation. Like you can take them to the teacher, take them to the front, the security lady in the front, and let them know, hey, it's a problem they're having. He's calling this person a name, or he's keep hitting them in the bathroom. So make sure that if you can, take that victim, take that person that's being bullied away from the situation and go tell an adult. Report to an adult, telling them that of the problem, whatever it is that the problem is happening. So again, you report it to an adult that you trust and you know that they can help you. Okay, we understand?
Yep.
All right. Now we're gonna go ahead and watch a video, okay? The video is called McGruff Bullying Alert, the movie, okay? Have you guys ever seen McGruff the Crime Dog? Never seen it? Well, you're gonna see it now, okay? Well, I want you guys to be quiet. I want you to pay attention to the movie, because in the movie, what's gonna happen is a lot of the things that we covered here, a lot of stuff that we talked about, actually now you're gonna see it in the movie. You understand? All right, so here we go.
What's wrong, loser? We scare ya?
Aw, why are you in such of a hurry? Don't want to talk to us? Come on, guys. Leave me alone.
It was that video game I told you to bring me. Huh? Don't you want to keep me happy? You wouldn't want to see me mad. Oh, forget it. We're gonna be late. Guess we're gonna have to talk about this after school, loser.
McGruff the Crime Dog here. Did that look familiar? Has that ever happened to you or to someone you know? If so, you're not alone. Thousands of kids are afraid to go to school every day because of bullies. A bully is someone who hurts another person on purpose, hurts their feelings by treating them unfairly, or hurts them physically by hitting or shoving them. Some people might say that it's a normal part of growing up to be bullied, or that some people ask for it. But bullying is never okay. In fact, it's always wrong. No one deserves to be mistreated by a bully. There are things you can do to avoid bullies, or you can stand up to them if you react the right way. To show you how, I'll introduce you to some of my friends. The first is Juan, who you've already met. Juan's been bullied by Eric for weeks now, but he hasn't told anyone about it. See, some people who are bullied don't want to talk about it. They might be embarrassed or afraid that the bully will get them back if they tell. But it's okay to ask for help. After all, being bullied is serious business. Just about anyone can be a bully. A friend, a brother or sister, a teammate, someone we barely know, or even a grown-up. If someone calls you a name, makes fun of you, or spreads rumors about you, that person is being a bully. If someone takes something from you, or if they hit, shove, or hurt you in any way, they are being a bully too. And you don't have to take it. Too bad Juan doesn't know that.
Hey, pal, you found my video game yet? Huh?
Come on, Eric. You know I don't have that game.
You're such a loser. I wouldn't even want your stupid video game anyway.
Eric, where have you been? You were supposed to be home an hour ago. Get over here right now. You know I have to be at work.
I'm sorry.
You're always sorry. You get home right now, and I'll be back after work.
Now here's something you may not know. Most bullies hurt other people because someone is hurting them. They might feel sad or angry about the way they've been treated and take that anger out on someone else.
So how was your day at school, son?
Okay.
Just okay?
Eh.
Yeah.
Honey, you got a phone call.
Honey, I'll be right there. Hey, I'll catch up with you in a minute, sport.
Okay.
They might be jealous of someone else. If they feel ignored by their families, they might try to get attention from other people by being a bully. Or they might want to have power over others, the feeling of being in charge. Some bullies also think that being tough will make them cool or popular with other kids. But the truth is, most people don't want to be friends with a bully. Whatever reason, people who bully others usually do it more than once. After a while, it becomes a habit. The bully looks for people who are easy targets, people who'll be scared of him. Someone like Juan. Unless Juan learns to stand up for himself, the bully will choose him again and again as a target. It's not Juan's fault, and he doesn't deserve to be bullied, but he does have the power to stop it. What can Juan do to stop being bullied? To find out, let's see what my friend Andrea did last week. Andrea had a different kind of bully to deal with.
Okay, everyone, I want you to continue to work on your art projects. I will be right back.
What's that supposed to be? It looks sort of dumb. Add a tree or something. Maybe that'll help it look better. No, I don't think anything can help that painting. It's okay, Andrea. Don't look hurt. Maybe your next painting will be better.
You might know someone like Julie, a person who claims to be your friend, but who also likes to make fun of you or boss you around. Luckily, Andrea knows how to handle a bully. She knows there are things she can do to stand up for herself.
I don't like the way you're talking to me. It hurts my feelings and I don't appreciate it.
Notice that Andrea talks about how she feels, instead of blaming Julie or calling her names. Andrea doesn't want to start a fight. She knows that's what most bullies want, to make you get upset and lose your temper.
Sorry, it's just a joke.
You think it's a joke to call my painting dumb? It's not very funny to me.
Notice how Andrea repeats what Julie said. That's important because it helps Julie hear the hurtful things she's saying.
I worked hard on this and you just make fun of me.
Andrea stands up straight and looks Julie right in the eye. She uses a firm voice, but she doesn't yell. Even when she deals with a bully, Andrea uses respect. Andrea states her point, then walks away. She doesn't let Julie upset her, so Julie gets bored and leaves her alone. Most bullies are all bark and no bite. They may talk big, but if you ignore them, they'll probably go away. But sometimes you have a reason to be afraid of bullies, like when they threaten you or try to hurt you physically. That's what happened to my friend Wesley a few days ago.
All right, guys, last inning.
Here's an easy out.
You okay, Wes? Hey, no more hard throws out here. It's just a game. No need for that stuff.
Sorry.
All right, guys, I was last out. Your turn to kick.
Thanks for making me look bad, jerk. Now you're gonna pay. Tomorrow for school, you're gonna get it.
Wesley knew that Spencer had been in trouble in the past for hitting other kids and getting into fights. He was scared of what might happen. Wesley knew he had a problem, so he decided to talk to the coach about what had happened.
Hey, Wes.
Hi, Coach.
Something wrong?
Sort of.
What's up?
Well, Spencer's always picking on me, and today he threatened to beat me up. He said I made him look bad.
Sounds like a pretty serious threat. What do you say I have a talk with him?
No, then he'll really beat me up.
Hey, I won't even mention your name. I'll just let him know I don't stand for those who bully others or use violence in any way. Plain and simple.
But what if he keeps picking on me?
Well, then I'll have a talk with his parents. See what they have to say. But in the meantime, I'll walk you to your bus just in case.
Okay. Thanks, Coach.
No problem, Wes.
Wesley did the right thing. Threats of violence should never be ignored. If you ever feel scared to go to school, or if you're afraid someone will hurt you, talk to an adult you trust. If the first adult you talk to doesn't offer any help, find someone else. You have a right to be safe. You don't have to live in fear or face your problem alone. Speaking of handling a problem alone, let's find out what's going on with Juan. He still hasn't told anyone about his problems with Eric. If Andrea was in Juan's place, she'd want someone to help her out. So that's exactly what she does for Juan.
Hey, loser, where are you going? Are you deaf, Juan? Hey, loser, I'm talking to ya.
Hey, Juan, come here. Come look at this book I found.
I don't think Juan can read.
Come on.
Andrea knows that if you laugh along with a bully, it just gives them more power. So she ignores Eric.
One of these days, I'm gonna punch that guy. I know he can be a jerk, but you don't want to fight him. They'll just get you in trouble. I don't know what else to do. Well, if he calls you a name, you could just shake your head and laugh and say, yeah, that's me. That always throws people off. You really think that'll work? Sometimes. See, bullies expect you to get mad. That's what they want. Really? Sure. If you do something different, like agree with them or shake your head and laugh, they don't know what to do. Maybe I could say something nice to him, like give him a compliment. That'd probably make him go into shock. Or say something funny. Tell a joke. anything to get his mind off of being such a bully.
Yeah, that might work once. But Eric picks on me all the time.
Did you ever ask him why?
Huh?
You could ask him, why am I such a loser, or if he's mad about something.
Maybe you're right. I think I might know what's bugging him.
You'll have to make your own dinner tonight. I'm late again because of you.
What do you want, loser? You know, loser's getting sort of old. Maybe you'd think of a new name to call me. How about moron? Why are you always picking on me? What'd I do to you? Look, just leave me alone and go play football with your perfect dad and your perfect little family, okay? My dad's not home yet. He's working late. Whatever. So, you want to throw the ball? Huh? Come on, let's throw some. So how'd you do on that science quiz we had? Oh man, that was the worst.
So you see, when we stand up to bullies and tell them how we feel, things can really change. Sometimes, just sometimes, we can even learn to be friends. There are lots of ways to deal with a bully. Different things work with different people. By the way, if you've ever been a bully, well, we all make mistakes. The trick is to think about how other people feel, to treat them the way you'd like to be treated. Everyone has feelings, even people who look or act differently than you. Okay, let's review how to deal with bullies. Sometimes the best way to deal with a bully is to stand up for yourself. Tell the bully how you feel, but do it with respect. Instead of blaming the bully, talk about how you feel and what you need. Use sentences that start with I. After you've made your point, walk away. Try to stay away from the bully. Walk away or talk to someone else. Try giving the bully a compliment. Tell a joke. Change the subject. Or maybe even agree with them. You can also repeat what the bully says to help them hear their own words. If you get the bully to stop and think, you'll be in control. You can always talk to an adult you trust about any kind of bullying situation. When you see other people being bullied, stand up for them. Never laugh along with the bully. That just encourages them to hurt more people. Instead, help the person who's being bullied to get out of the situation by calling them over or telling the bully they're not being nice. If one of your friends acts like a bully or goes along with a bully, tell them you don't like what they're doing. After all, the next time they decide to bully someone, it could be you. Most important, never use violence to deal with a bully. Any form of violence, threatening, hitting, or shoving people is wrong, and it's against the law. If anyone threatens you with violence, tell an adult you trust. That way we can all help take a bite out of crime.
You guys like the movie? Yeah? So it says bullying is not okay, no matter how you look, and it affects everybody. So remember, it affects everybody. You saw in the video, right? How they were getting pushed, the kid with a video game, the one that were playing kickball and he threw the ball real hard at them. So all those things are not good to do. And if we go through those things, who do we talk to? An adult. Any adult? Somebody you trust, and that's the key. Somebody you trust. You just don't talk to anybody. You talk to a person that you trust, whether it's our parents, our teachers, our grandparents, somebody that you trust that can help you. Thank you guys. I hope you enjoyed it today. It was a pleasure being with you. And I hope that from this point on, you understand a little bit better about what bullying is, knowing that it's a bad situation. And if we do have a problem, remember, never keep it inside. Always tell somebody so they can help you. You guys understand? Yeah. Have a beautiful day. We'll see you guys soon.